Hey, Ollie.
Hello, Mr. Tunes. This place is not exactly what I was expecting. Everything
Hey,
smells
that's
of
the pit.
rust. Everything's.
And steel, right? Rust and copperish blood and steel.
Yes, it smells like a very dead Brotherhood Knights. It's not very pleasant.
You get used to it. Uh, Let me give you the tour. Over here, we have the training room for all of our new, hires that are going to come in. We've got the Acme test set up on the projector. It's got everything we need to get them orientated.
Oh
It's going to be
goodness,
wonderful once we get some new faces.
this is somehow an improvement to our last one, given we have so much more space.
Oh yeah, well, and it's also combined everything, so it's no longer dragging people from one room to the next room to the next room to the next room. It's all streamlined.
Very good, very good.
Wonderful. Out here, of course, we have, we're still working on clearing the place out, so, forgive the rubble, but the previous inhabitants were raiders. They were filthy.
Ah,
We've got
yes.
the
As
Knight
they've been.
Commander's office right
Yeah.
in here. Out here, we have a general purpose space, and that door, it leads to imminent death, as the raiders here are heavily armed and armored. So they have missile launchers, miniguns, machine guns, all kinds of stuff.
They as armored as me.
Oh, so it wasn't
Fancy
a walk in
asses.
the park like we expected, as usual. As usual.
No, they fought tooth and nail. In here, we have a multi-purpose room.
Oh, very
We've
nice.
yet to determine what to do with it.
Oh,
Heading
my.
this way, pick a direction. Do you want to head right or left?
Right is right, I suppose.
All right. So first up, we've got very large open windows that I think we're going to look at barricading in the future, as we had serious problems with sniper fire at the last base. However, in here, this is Warren Daly's hospital extraordinaire. As you can see, we've got patient check-in, check-out. We've got a lovely chemistry station, as well as all the medical supplies and patient storage that we could possibly dream of.
My goodness, this is most impressive. I am, already in constant combat, I see.
Yeah, well, don't worry, we're going to run our way through all the blood we brought with us here shortly, so...
But yes, this entire plant is most spectacular. I'm amazed we were able to take it in such good condition.
So are we. In here, we have probably the scribes room is what this is going to be. The end up engineers and scribes. It's still kind of a work in progress. As you can see, we're still hooking up some of the generators. It's still kind of a shelves low, strewn everywhere, everything thrown about, but she's getting there.
Ah.
In here, the main system mainframe for the building. We've got some of it back online, but we're still working on decrypting parts of it.
Oh,
and some of it is just woefully unstable.
I like this room. I like this a lot. I wonder why.
Well, go crazy. I think Meso was in here swearing at a terminal earlier because it was locked out on him, so he was trying to figure out how to hack back in.
Ooh. I wonder if we can integrate Sheila in some way to a new security system. That would be most fun.
I leave you and the rest of the scribes to get us going, as you are the smart ones.
Oh, you flatter me, Mr. Jones, as always.
Over here we have just a bit of dead space, but it used to be mass storage, garbage disposal, that kind of stuff, so we might be able to refit those incinerators.
I see.
We have need.
Well, it's better to be dead space than raider space, am I right?
Yeah, we have another open space back here. We're still trying to figure out what to do with it. We've got quite a bit of open space that we got plans, but...
Plus, we always make ranges and such. Good for target practice.
How you doing?
Oh, hello, Ollie. I don't know if you've met. This is our new Lancer. This is Krint.
Hello, good
sir.
To
Ollie Krint.
Wild West, very famous Wild West movie actor, American shoot gun, Fist for the Dollar, Good Bad Ugly, very good pirate, big hands.
Yes. 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 Indeed.
Okay, bye-bye.
Later, Clint or Crint.
That
You
was
okay? Do you need a mask?
No, I'm. Actually, I should probably. You know what? We'll get my clothing on in a moment. We'll be properly equipped.
Trust me, take it. It's what I'm wearing right now.
Okay.
It's been integrated into my hood. You should put this on. There's infection in the air, Ollie. If you breathe this air for too long, you turn into a trog.
A trog?
Yeah. You know the feral ghouls that would rip a man limb from limb?
Yes.
I would rather fight feral ghouls than a trog.
Oh.
The one thing we did manage to get working, which was pretty, it took us a while to get going, but it is working now, is Lines' steel fabrication processing. So as you can see, we're starting to stamp out steel. We're starting to get a good stockpile of it going. However, it's recently up, so this thing's still prone to crashing from time to time. Jams, and we have to occasionally clean the machines. But we're making some really low quality steel right now.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose it is better to have trial and error than nothing at all.
Yeah, I think that was something Scribe Bojangles might have been working on, is trying to get the steel ratio machines right to make some actually good steel, because right now we're kind of just remelting and reusing the same terrible quality steel. I cannot stress how bad the steel is right now.
Well, we're sure to not have a lack of it, given we are within Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Well, and the bright side, we can at least
mostly
reinforce the
melting
base
down.
with all of it.
Well, Lions has put some pretty strict quotas in once we can get the things operational, so I don't know how much spare steel we're going to have laying around if they're trying to build his big blimp.
A blimp? Oh, I want to say penguin, but that does not feel correct.
I forget what the heck they call it. It's probably going to be some unlucky guy that they exile out in that blimp full of a bunch of exile rejects as well. Or us, but who knows.
Well, I mean, I think we've already been exiled over here. So, we're just good at that kind of thing, aren't we?
Yeah, just useful enough that they give us somewhat important tasks, but not useful enough that we get to guard the citadel. In here,
Also, hello,
of course, we've spared no expense in airlifting the Paladin's 100% pre-war wood desk to the pit. It's the same one we had at Brentwood.
That is... that is completely expected. I can see he also made sure to reinforce the ceiling above to ensure its safety.
Yes, he's also applied a very thin coat of lacquer and polish to help keep it, from getting natural wear and tear of being exposed to this air.
I feel like it's mined. I don't want to get too close.
No, you can touch it. Just don't stand on it so we don't leave marks.
Oh, of course. This is. Oh my goodness! It's been. How long has it been since we've seen this thing? Or at least I have.
Yeah, people have been stepping on it, it looks like. Or there's just some dirt, probably just disgusting dirt from the air.
Right, yes, I'm starting to notice this city is a giant smog pool. If I'm not mistaken, Pittsburgh wasn't hit by any nuclear attacks directly, was it?
I don't know. I don't know if we've seen too many there besides the trogs. I don't know if we've seen any rampant radiation. We're still pretty new into the area, so we've just been fighting raiders and trogs.
I see. Well, we can... maybe, who knows? Maybe there's a Vault-Tec experiment going on here. I'm sure we can always find out. Sure.
Hopefully. Oh, God. Alright. The only good thing that has come of moving here is it looks like these particular slavers haven't sent suicide collars at us.
Yet.
We've got a lot more space for a bar and a mess hall, as you can tell. A lot more room for everybody that's going to be joining us on the expedition.
Ah, so we're getting reinforced?
We're on the recruit local strategy.
In a place full of plague-ridden psychopathic raiders and slavers.
I didn't say it made sense, I just said that was the plan. They might occasionally send us reinforcements from the Citadel, but it's a long journey here.
The court to Mark Demarcus. We smart like that. We
Take his word. Oh.
I don't know.
So,
I
as
don't know
you
why
can tell,
they
the chairs are movable, so we can rearrange them to our needs.
That is only a down. I cannot see that going well.
Yeah, someone's gonna throw one of those in the steel press and jam it up. As you can tell, this is where the barracks will end up being, so it's the same grab a bed, fall in, and pass out.
Ah.
But we have a nice, so at least we can, sit around, have some ambient light in the barracks this time around. And there's enough beds that we finally don't have to cuddle close at night for warmth.
Oh, apologies, bald night.
Sorry, Night Corporal. We'll be on our way. One moment.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I would fully cover your mouth.
Yeah, give me one moment. Let me just equip my proper outfit if I'm going to be walking around in this weather. There we go, much better. I feel somewhat more clean, yet still somehow hot but cold.
Night First Class Exfil. Go assemble a team. I'm hearing gunfire. Go assemble a group of people and go run the perimeter. We're gonna have constant perimeter checks in this new pit as the enemy constantly tries to take this place back from us. So welcome to the yard.
Are the raiders here organized? Because we've been referring to them as slavers and raiders, so I'm trying to figure that out.
They've been incredibly organized so far. I don't know if there's some sort of form of leadership or structure smart enough to handle ambushes as well as get on top of buildings to provide, overwatch and cover. This is Quartermaster Freak Show's Armory Cart, open most days for business.
Oh.
However, we're still kind of making do with what we've got, so our supplies are still very limited, but it's here when we have more supplies.
I see. Oh, hello, Quartermaster.
Hello, Quartermaster. Alright, well, showing you around the range, as you can tell, we've got a good old repair bench, so if people need to polish up their weapons or repair their tools, they can. We've got one on each side. Of course, it wouldn't be a play area without, some form of music, so we've got a jukebox. It was a real pain to get power out here, wasn't it, Quartermaster? Alright, so we've got the range. As you can see, it's been expanded from just the rotating moving targets that work when you hit them with ballistics, but it's also been moved to soft flesh targets in the back, so you can use flamers, HP rounds, all kinds of stuff in order to get them to fully integrate. As Freak Show demonstrated, it's also compliant where we can use frag grenades without having to worry about blowing ourselves up, as well as incendiary grenades.
Most impressive.
Fully integrated. Yep.
Quite impressive indeed.
We've also set up ammo boxes, so if you have shooting stations where you're testing out new weapons and equipment, you can stand and have ammo, as well as stable ground to shoot at the targets. And they're mixed targets where, again, they've got the rotating and soft targets. So it's a good testing.
Once again.
We still have used brass casing and all that collection in those dumpsters, as well as some general trash for stuff you can't recycle, because we're going to need to reduce, reuse, recycle here to get any kind of progress.
Hope you like bulk cells.
Ah, yes. I am quite skilled in recycling. That does not mean I enjoy it, but I know how to.
We've got Clint Eastwood's, I believe, vertibird repair extraordinaire set up over here. I think the quartermaster also helps him, but this is where we have maintenance. This is the vertibird that was carrying a shipment of Nuka-Cola for the Paladin. So it crashed outside, and it looks like we've been able to kind of get it hopefully up and running again.
I see.
Because we only have the handful of vertibirds that we came in here on, so every single one of these is precious, and all the spare parts we have are limited, so we might have to get up to manufacturing our own.
Well, I don't know how much help I don't know how good of an idea it would be to have such a vehicle in urban combat, but I'm sure being able to do strafing runs and having air support would be very helpful in demolishing buildings that we can't get through.
Yeah, I've heard word that they're going to open up the back over here. They're going to move the wing, and they're going to open up this door over here and kind of open this out, and then strap a Gatling laser or minigun on it, and then we can have door gunners.
Are you being serious? Because that sounds absolutely
I think
amazing.
that was for, I think it was talked about for Lion's new bird, that they're looking into the technology. I don't know if they'll give it to us, but I think somebody at the Citadel was looking into it.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's going to be happening a lot, isn't it? Like, back in Brentwood.
You get used to the booms and the gunfire. It's constant here.
It's much more aggressive.
Here's a truck that's got some food. It's got a lot of pre-war food. I don't know if any of it's good, but, you know...
I don't think we should be eating anything local.
Too late.
Oh.
A lot of the knights have been helping themselves, so we're kind of using them as guinea pigs.
Oh, and I see that the smokestacks are still completely functional. That is good, but I feel like the more we use them, the more we'll simply pollute everything.
Yeah. Just try not to breathe too heavy. Oh, here is the exit to the yard. We're probably going to have to worry about patching this up. We did find a hand car, so we might be able to turn some of these railway carts sideways, but time will tell.
I see. And this exit out into Pittsburgh, or?
Oh, yeah. Let's go out through the front door, and then I'll take you to the other location we set up. We've got a singular outpost under development, and it's probably the most important, and where you'll find at least me most of the time, if I'm not hanging around base.
Well, I suppose my turrets must be put used to somewhere. And Mr. Toons, despite it being a rather literally messy situation, I am most eager to be working at your side again, and at the side of Crucible Squad. At least in active combat compared to how it was in Big Town.
Yeah, Big Town was just fighting the Green Menace. Here we're gonna have to... The only thing is I hope you can get used to killing humans. We didn't fight the Raiders all that often.
Depends on what you classify the Enclave as.
Fair. Brent, do you have plans for this bird?
Hurry, get in. We gonna fight enemy. Get in.
Oh, we're gonna head to the outpost. It's fine. Thank you.
Oh, I can drop you off 2 seat. Quickly. Get in.
Okay, get in. Ollie,
Oh,
get in.
alright. Oh dear. Oh, hello,
Can you drop
gentlemen!
us off at the place just down the road?
Yes, you say, we make a shot at, so be careful by Trump Tower.